the next exercise is the single leg balance series. So with these common compensations that you're gonna see here, once again, that kind of knee, toe, hip angle. And right here, I'm gonna kind of demonstrate a less extreme example as opposed to the previous videos. So one thing that you may not see kind of that obvious just change in angle, you may just see a kind of tilt of the patella or their kneecap. You'll see it kind of facing a different plane than their toe. So if you see a lot of this happening, even that right there, I would want to cue that player to engage that hip and pull that knee out to be more in line with the hip and the foot. The other thing that you'll see here might be some changing or rocking or instability of the pelvis in the trunk. So you want to cue core engagement. If they can't maintain this position, then they need to knock it down to something that's not quite as hard. Maybe toe touch here so that they can really work on the control of that kneecap or something like that to kind of bring the level a little bit down for them. The final thing that you'll see might be a hip drop, what we call the hip drop sign. So what you'll see here is that my pelvis is up here, but it's kind of down on this side, and this is a common sign of a weak hip on this leg. I'm kind of just hanging out on here, letting my ligaments and bone do the work versus my muscles. So you're going to cue them to use their glute to bring this pelvis up and keep it engaged throughout the exercise. Final thing that you'll see is maybe a less of a knee flexion angle. So they're just kind of standing up here. In this position, there's a lot of stress and strain on the ACL, and also our muscles don't have to work as hard just because more of the stress just goes through the bone and the ligaments. So you're going to want to cue them to kind of keep a good nice bend. But you want to make sure that that kneecap is not coming too far forward over the toe. When they get into their single leg balance position, there should be relatively no movement happening here in the lower part of the leg. And that's because when we let it go here, we become more quad dominant versus when we're back here, we have to use our glutes a little bit more. So those are some common things that you're going to see with that exercise.